Hi, my name's Charlie King. I'm with Heroic Fatherhood, and welcome to the Mentor's Moment. Here, we answer questions from real dads and entrepreneurs about issues they're facing in their life as a father and an entrepreneur. In today's question, a dad asks, if I want my 6-week-old daughter to be president of the United States when she grows up, what can I do to help her prepare while she's growing up? This is such a great question. I think it's super easy for us to want to aspire for our children to have the greatest success possible, success beyond us, success that is legendary, something that will have them be written down in the history books. I don't know of any parent that isn't so proud of their kids, whether it be the first time that they get up and walk, the first time they use the potty, the first time they score a goal, or the time they do well on a test. None of that is abnormal, and it is perfectly healthy. And it is so great to see so many excited dads out there about wanting to get their kids the most, to get them to wring the most out of life for themselves and the kind of service that they can provide to the world. Because we get to demonstrate for them the kinds of things that they can do in the world, the kind of impact they can have, the kind of service they can provide, the way they can change the world through us, with us, and for themselves. But here's the thing. It is super easy to start creating some vision that we make up about who we think our children can be. It is super easy when we see that they have a proclivity or they've got some innate special sense or skill that we think could make them amazing at any one thing, that we want them to maximize it and go to the world stage with all of it. But the reality is when you create a vision for your child that you think that they can fit into, it is your vision that you're creating. It's not theirs. Your kids have a very long journey ahead of them, whether they're 18 months, 6 years, 12 years, 18 years, 24 years, 36 years, or 50 years. They have their lives ahead of them. They may find success when they're just a teenager, or they may find it after they turn 50. And our goal, our responsibility is, as dads, is to help them find the vision that resonates for them, their vision that resonates for them, not our vision for them. We want them to be finding that thing that lights them up, that sends them on their way, that gets them fired up, that gets them excited, that has them studying late and getting up early. What's that passion? What's that vision they have for the world? Where do they want to make impact? Where do they want to make a difference? Where do they want to find success? And what does that look like for them? Is it money? Is it prestige? Is it a title? Is it an office? Is it a country to live in? Is it a sense of freedom? Is it a worldwide impact? What is their vision for them? Do you notice in this speaking that I'm not talking about me at all? It's about them. Remember, who you were as a teenager was likely not somebody who had a massive vision in the world. Kids are still trying to figure themselves out. And before they're teenagers, they're still trying to figure out how to tie their shoes, how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and how to make their mom smile, how to navigate friends, how to take a test, how to understand what the teacher's really asking of them, how to ride a bicycle. These are all super simple and super important things for kids to develop. But all of that is likely going to happen long before they have a vision about what they want to do with the rest of their lives. I know so many adults who are healthy, happy human beings who to this day still say, I don't know what I'm going to be when I grow up. So when we come up with a vision for our children, I might invite you to flip the script. Ask yourself, what vision is it that I want to live into? What do I want to create in the world that will make a difference? What do I want to create that I will live by example and inspire my children with? What's the thing that you're going to take on, line up for, stand up for, step forward in that's going to make the difference in the world? That's what I'm curious about. You want your children to be president of the United States? Then you show up every day. You do your best at your work every day. You learn new things. You work hard. You have compassion and heart. You listen. You demonstrate respect and courtesy. You empower your kids. Wherever they go and whatever they say they're interested in, you say, great, let's go figure out what that is. When we find a vision for ourselves, that's the super important part. We let our children find a vision for themselves. They will see through your vision of what you're creating for yourself, fulfillment, happiness, and joy. And when they see that, they'll say, hey, I want some of that. Maybe I should come up with a vision of my own for what I want in my life. Their skills and desires are going to develop over time. And you know what? When they do, they're going to be asking you for guidance and support. And you're going to be there to point out the gaps, to invite them to step up to whole new levels, to share with them what you see. And you're going to have a huge impact on who they are in the world. We are there to support them to create their own vision in the world, what they want to create. It's our responsibility to live our vision, to live by example and support them wherever they're at in their process. See, the bottom line is it's our job to stay off the court. I'm going to say that again. It's our job to stay off the court. Our job is to let them be on the court, playing full out, making mistakes, falling down, losing the ball, losing the puck, losing the badminton, whatever metaphor you want. Our job is to stay off the court, to be cheering them from the sidelines, to be coaching them, providing insight, support about what might make a 1% difference today or a 1% difference tomorrow. So they get to grow and develop as a human being that can find success and learn from failure, learn from trying, learn from all the experiences of just being out in the world and living full out. Our role is coach, not dictator. Our role is to be there for them, to provide them love and support wherever they're at, to inspire them by who we're being, and to call them forward to be the best themselves they know how to be. Thanks for bringing such a great question to the table, and keep them coming. These are all great questions. So now, if you're watching this video, I have a question for you. How would you have addressed this dad's issue? And if you like this video, check out what other questions dads have asked. And lastly, remember this: we become better men by spending time with good men. My name's Charlie King. I'm with Heroic Fatherhood, and this has been your Mentor's Moment.